Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering that the internet no longer exists. Not slowed down, not temporarily down, completely gone. No websites, no social media, no streaming services, no online gaming, no cloud storage, no email, no search engines, nothing. At first, it might sound peaceful. No notifications, no endless scrolling, no distractions. But within hours, the world would begin to change in ways most people never imagined. Your alarm still rings. You get out of bed. Out of habit, you reach for your phone. But nothing loads. Messages won't send. Social media feeds are blank. Videos refuse to play. You restart your phone. Still nothing. Millions of people across the globe do exactly the same thing. Confusion spreads rapidly. Nobody knows what is happening because the very system used to share information has disappeared. Within minutes, panic begins. Businesses can't communicate with customers. Online banking systems stop functioning. Delivery services lose access to their networks. Stock markets struggle to operate. Airlines encounter major disruptions. Millions of employees who work remotely suddenly find themselves disconnected from their jobs. Entire industries begin grinding to a halt. For years, people have thought of the internet as a convenience, but the truth is far more significant. The internet is not just a tool anymore. It has become the nervous system of modern civilization. Remove it, and systems stop functioning together. Think about how many things depend on the internet before noon. Navigation apps, restaurants, hospitals exchange medical information. Schools access educational platforms. Businesses coordinate operations across cities. Governments communicate with agencies. The first day would be filled with uncertainty. News organizations would struggle. People would turn to television and radio again. Long lines would form outside banks. Many stores would be forced to accept cash only. Younger generations would experience something completely unfamiliar: sudden digital silence. The entertainment industry would face immediate disruption. Streaming platforms vanish. No movies on demand. No music streaming. For the first time in years, millions of people would have to find alternative ways to spend their evenings. Some might rediscover books. Others might spend more time outdoors. Families might actually sit together without every person staring at a separate screen. But the economic consequences would be enormous. Modern commerce depends heavily on digital infrastructure. Online stores disappear. Billions of dollars in transactions become impossible. Entire professions built around the internet face uncertainty. Communication becomes slower. A message sent across the planet reaches the other side in seconds, normally. Now, it's different. Today, answers to almost any question are available within seconds. Without the internet, finding knowledge becomes difficult again. Libraries, books, and human experts regain importance. Information still exists, but access to it becomes slower and more deliberate. Something interesting would happen during the following weeks. After the initial chaos, people would begin adapting. Humans are remarkably adaptable creatures. Communities would become more locally connected. People rely more on face-to-face interaction. The disappearance of the internet would reveal just how deeply integrated it has become in everyday life. Unexpected benefits could emerge. Attention spans might improve. People could spend less time scrolling and more time engaging. Conversations might become longer. Hobbies might return. Local communities could become stronger. Yet the challenges remain immense. Scientific collaboration would slow. International business would face major obstacles. Society would eventually recover, but it would look very different from the connected world we know today. Perhaps the most surprising realization would be how invisible the internet has become. It quietly powers countless aspects of daily life behind the scenes. We notice the apps, but rarely notice the vast infrastructure. Now imagine two versions of tomorrow. One where humanity rediscovers older ways of living. The other where the internet becomes even more integrated. Both futures reveal the same truth. Modern civilization is deeply connected to a technology that most people take for granted. Whether we love it or criticize it, one thing is certain. The world would not simply become quieter, it would become fundamentally different. The real question is this: have we become so dependent on it that we can no longer imagine life without it?